Hello everybody, I'm Nightcat. Today we are playing The Curious Expedition. Just came out on Steam Early Access. It is a curious game. Let's start a new game. So, this is kind of like a roguelike exploration. Basically, you choose an explorer to be, and then we set off into unknown lands to kind of explore and find things, and we're in competition with other people. So I've unlocked a few people here. You start out with Charles Darwin, Marie Curie, and Richard Francis Burton. Haven't unlocked this guy yet. We also now have Mary Kingsley, ethnographic explorer with unique understanding of native people, and she gets Eagle Eye, increased viewing distance. She starts out with some stuff. We got Johan Huizinga. I'm going to assume that's how you pronounce that. Dion Fortune. Isabella Bird. Dion Fortune. Occultist, psychologist, and performer of the modern magical arts. Impetus reduces the base sanity cost for traveling. That actually sounds pretty good. And we get, looks like, a police officer and a monk? As our starting people, with Charles Darwin, you get a police officer, or like a soldier, and looks like kind of a Bedouin guy. Do we get a donkey with him? We do get a donkey. Okay. We don't get a donkey with Richard Francis Burton. Let's go with, let's try out Dion Fortune. Because that base sanity cost reduction sounds nice. Welcome to the Explorers Club, old friend. Have you heard that we are building a statue to honor the expeditions of our most famous member? Word is that you have a good chance of seeing your likeness on that statue. However, I'm afraid to tell you that you are not the only candidate. You and your rivals have 6 expeditions to prove who is the most famous explorer within our club. Now go, explore, adventure awaits. And our rivals are Amelia Earhart, Alexandra David Neal, Marcus Garvey, and Marie Curie. Alright. So when you first begin, we have one option for our starting adventure, the Cursed Grasslands. It looks like a well-balanced region consisting mostly of wide grasslands. Appears to be some kind of African expedition, so let's give that a start. Eagerly anticipating the upcoming adventure, I arrived at the harbor. The crew had preparations left to do, so I had one last pot of tea. Someone walked up to me and pleaded for my help. He needed to have a message delivered to the chief of village that we should surely stumble upon in our trek. We will take that message to the chief. He handed us a sealed envelope, which I promised to deliver. I rejoiced as the ship was ready to leave the harbor. Let us go. Maybe we should attempt to deliver the letter first. Thankfully, the man had marked the location of the village on our map. Wonderful. Okay, so that is where we have to go to deliver that, that message. It appears getting there is going to cost us 11 sanity. And we have 120. Let us travel. Enter the village. We entered a native village of a warrior tribe. The natives observed us with curiosity. They were kind and offered us what they could. Let's deliver that letter. We brought the letter to the village chief. The elderly man was a compulsive talker and told us about the best sights to see in the region, including a holy shrine, which he marked on our map. Our time with the natives was a delight. They remained friendly and offered us more help. Oh, there's us, Dion Fortune. Zachariah Carter is our missionary. Spiritual moral backbone of the trek, allows to rest for free in missions and increases maximum sanity points. I like that. He also has very low toughness and is not great at carrying things. We have a burro, our donkey, can carry 4 additional crates. Excellent. And who else we have? Ali Irvine, Scottish soldier, level 1. As much a tough warrior as a fine gentleman. Well, can we recruit somebody here? We sat down and spoke with the natives to find out if anyone was inclined to seek fame and glory. We could get an animal handler. An animal handler joined our trek. Our extended presence was perceived well by the natives. They remained very polite, and we felt like welcome guests in the settlement. Could we trade with them? We don't have a lot to trade. We have coca leaves, Costin flares, torches, and extra bullets. And they have rope, which rule number 1, the most important item of every self-respecting adventurer. I think you use these in situations where you need to, like, climb up things or whatnot. We don't really have a lot to trade. We got bullets, but we don't have a gun. I wonder if you can use... I don't know. Can you use this in a... Can you use it with the flare gun? I assume not. A horn flute? I wouldn't mind getting that horn flute. We could trade it for bullets. Or a flare and a torch. Let's try that. Oh, I want that fruit. Mangoes. Oh, they'll spoil quickly anyway. You know what? We're fine. Let's take the horn flute, though. Leave. Okay. Wow, that is way out there. Okay. Let's, I guess, head in that direction. Let's go see what this thing is. Travel. Hopefully, we will also find somewhere we can rest to get sanity back. Explore the camp. We found an old campsite. It must have been here for a long time. All the bones we found had been cracked open and, as it seemed, sucked dry. Search the area. We delayed to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Loot it. Ooh, machetes and rope. I will take all of it. Alright. Well, something else is up here. It's not going to cost us a ton of sanity to get to it. And then there's something going on there. Ooh, what's going on here now? What was that? Stone statue. Let's examine that. We inspected the mysterious overgrown rock statue. The ghastly vitreous seems to focus on us. It was a disconcerting sight, and we desired to move on. Saw some items by the statue. They must have been put here by the people from a nearby village. They were sacrificial offerings, it seems. Well, what are they? I guess we're looting them. Drums. We can take a blue mushroom, a strange-looking mushroom. It is said to temporarily increase the viewing distance when consumed. I will take the mushroom. I will take the mangoes. If I leave mangoes here, can I come back for them? 4 will fully heal our sanity. I'm going to take that drum, too. We took what was useful to us from the sacrificial offerings, and nobody got mad, so let's eat them mangoes. Full up on our sanity again. We want to get to here. We are overburdened. Now we are not. We want to get to here-ish. What is the best way to get there? Let's try going this way. That's a waterfall. We can heal our sanity there. If we can get to it. Totally can. Explore the waterfall. We arrived at a magnificent waterfall. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water cooled down the air, creating a fresh breeze. We will rest overnight. We settled down, allowing everyone to rest. Hisakaj and I got to know each other a little this evening. Her eyes lit up as I told her my plans for further expeditions. Stop resting. Alright, full on sanity. Let's leave. And I think we can, yeah, we can upgrade some of our dudes. Looks like we have one thing we can promote. Who? I'm going to promote the army guy, the soldier, because he's like the only one here who can actually attack things. Promote. Plus level 1, and he got an extra heart. Okay, so there's something there. There's a cave. And there's something there. That's... I don't know. So the other thing we gotta do is we gotta be trying to find a temple. Like, that's the whole point of this mission, is that we're trying to find a temple, and this compass up here kind of points in its direction. So it's pointing this way-ish. So let's see if we can get to that cave first. That's probably actually the temple we need to get to. Yeah, that's where that thing's pointing now, straight this way. So that is the end point. Explore the cave. We approached a cave. It led into the darkness. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Explore the cave. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. As we explored the cave, we arrived at a chamber. It seemed to be used by the natives of this region as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Inside it were large wrapped bundles that seemed to hold the remains of dead bodies. Investigate the mummies. Many of the mummies were falling apart and so could not be of any value. However, after a thorough investigation, our search was successful. Loot up. We're taking that mummy. That delicious mummy. Ain't nobody mad at us either. Okay, so we have 89 sanity. It would cost us 15 to get back to there. Let's go here. That's going to cost 16. 11, 13, so 20. 28 to get there. So it'll be like 28 to get back to here. So that's like 56. And then from here, it's another 16. Let's go back. Oh, that's another waterfall down there. Let's go down to this waterfall. Oh, that's 24 to get to there, though. This is actually the better option to go in. No. There we go. 16 to here. Maybe we can find a better way around that way. Let's go this way. Let's keep exploring. We're gonna run out of rope here soon, so that'll kind of ruin the sanity costs here. Explore. Let's rest overnight. Get our sanity back up. Oh man! Zachariah Carter told us that he'd been so nervous he dropped something to his last leg. We lost the mummy! Zachariah! Done ruined our expedition. We had a lot riding on that mummy. I guess we'll sleep again. Unexpected visitors! We were approached by natives wearing full warrior dresses. There was nothing we could do but stare back at the natives. Send them away. Now trust the unknown... Okay, we don't have anybody, I guess, who can actually talk to natives. Well, ugh. I'm so angry with you, Zachariah. Let's go up here. And get over to this thing. 39. Yeah, that's not bad. Examine the shrine. Temple long forgotten by mankind stood bathed in light before us. The stone walls were covered with ornate engravings. Waist-high stairs led up to a doorway that could accommodate an elephant. The ground around the structure felt hot when touched. It was possible to walk the ground, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. Let's enter the shrine. We found a sacred altar room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. An altar flooded by light throned in its center. Investigate the altar. The golden vase. We gotta make up for that mummy. I'm taking that bullet back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stuff's happening. Let's book it. Ooh. Can we get down to this? I'm sure if we were in the water, we might be safe. Wow. Okay, so our sanity's really low. We kind of destroyed the region. But let's rest overnight. Hopefully nobody... Quietly whisper from time as he was talking to somebody that was clearly not there. That's the insanity getting the best of him. But at least we did not get killed. Let's rest again. Something grown from a nearby tree. Investigate. A young native with a terrible fever. We got nothing. We don't have first aid or anything, so we let him die. Alright. Next morning, we woke up to the rumbling of the waterfall. Let's sleep one more time. We'll send the warriors away. Alright. More natives. But we don't have anybody who can talk to them, so... Alright. So we're fully back up with sanity. Let's travel in this direction, away from the volcano. And just take a quick little look around. Doesn't appear to be anything big. Nothing super interesting. Might have been more over this way. But we are pretty much done here, I think. Alright, let's travel back to this temple that we were looking for. Explore the temple. The majestic pyramid rose above its environment. Overcoming all obstacles, we had survived. Enter the pyramid. After weeks of traveling, euphoria overcame me. I knew that my name would be forever remembered. Hisakaj was eager to hear my stories about modern society and agreed to come back with me. Nice. The native dude we hired decided to come home with us. So our current fame is 10. The golden pyramid gets 100 something. And we got 7 butterflies for 35 days is negative 1115. New fame 30. So I guess the goal would be to spend as little time out here as possible and accomplish most things. But if we can bring back a lot of good loot like that mummy that what's-his-name dropped, we should not be too bad off. Alright, so what do we can choose a perk now for completing that. So we can get Navigator, which increases the gained compass accuracy when uncovering fields. Start each expedition with a standing bonus. That would be good. Or Butterfly Enthusiast, gain sanity each time a butterfly is collected. You do pick up a lot of butterflies when you're wandering about, but I don't like betting on random chance a lot. I'd prefer to have something given. I'm gonna go with that butterfly, though, because that probably could save our butt at some point. Alright. So they are all well ahead of me. I wonder how long they were actually out there. But we got loot. So we got a horn flute that we could sell to the auction for $10, or we could give it to the museum for 20 fame. We'll give it to the museum. This would get us 60 fame. The golden vase, we will give that to the museum. We got a blue mushroom, which would sell better, and I think I am going to sell that because we could probably use some monies. And some drums, which will actually sell for pretty good too. So we'll do that. What we are going to have to do is maybe focus on finding that loot. If we had kept that mummy, man, I hate that guy that dropped that mummy. That was the missionary. He might come in handy. He might be helpful. Anyway, I think maybe we will end this at this point. Next episode, we'll go on our second expedition. So once again, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Take care.